So today's session, we are going to discuss the CNC code, G code and M code for milling machine. So here, one simple profile is given. If the job thickness is 10, you can have see here the job thickness is 10. This profile I am interested in make. Okay, so this is the problem. So all the coordinate value you have to set in the machine. For instance, in here the coordinate value is here 0, 0. This one you have to set in the machine. You have to give input that which point is the reference point. So this is taken as a reference 0, 0, and you have to do the milling operation. So milling, you have to make a hole in this job. Okay, this is the program. If you look at this, if your intention is to make this cavity, it is known as a die. Okay, removing this as a job, appropriate dimension, then we are interested in machining punch. So depending on whether you are working for die or punch, you have to choose the offset. Okay, suppose in this case, this is your profile is like this. Okay, your profile is like this, right? If you are making your tool to passes through this particular path, what happen? The dimension or the width of the die will be more. In this case, this is the direction of motion. You have to set left offset. You have to make the tool to follow left offset by radius of the tool. Left offset is equal to radius of the tool. You have to set so that you can have a the expected dimension of the die. Instead, I wanted to make the, my intention is to create a punch. This punch. This is my objective. Of course, this is my job. From this workpiece, I want to do machining. I want to make this punch as my output. In this case, what you have to do is, if it is follows through this. This is the tool center. If it moves, the dimension is reduced. So this is the direction of motion of the tool. In this case, you have to take the left offset. Sorry, the previous one right offset. Here left offset. Left offset by the radius of the tool, so that you can have the expected dimension of the die. So this point we have already discussed. So depending on the product, whether we are interested in making a die or punch, you have to choose the tool offsetting. Okay, so here the first line, the first block refers to the origin setting. G92 gives you the start point. In this point is considered as 0, 0. This is 0, 0. And N90, it is absolute programming. Second block, we are giving the input that we are using absolute programming. And G00 is rapid transfers. X, Y value given means that while this block is executing, what happens? The tool is moving to this particular place. X25, Y25, it will move here. And Z value is 2. This 2 represents above the surface. It is not touching the surface of the workpiece material. It is above 2 mm. From the surface of the workpiece. This is the tool selection. This is spindle speed. It is set. And M03 means spindle rotation in clockwise direction. Next, the real machining begins. Fourth block, machining begins. 01 is linear motion, linear interpolation. Z value minus 12. So in the previous picture, sorry, here the depth is 10 mm. But the actual depth of that what we are giving is 2 mm more than that. Your tool will be places here. At this location, your tool will go up to this. Okay, diameter of the tool here. So this is 2 mm extra, 2 mm more than the dimension of thickness of the workpiece. Okay, we are making a through hole, a complete cut. Feed rate is given. Feed, this F is referring to the movement of the Z axis. Feed is 120. And N5, G01 is in action, means linear interpolation is in action. Y value alone changed. Y alone changed means X value is 25, Y value is 75, Z value is minus 12. Means what happens? The tool started revolving at certain RPM, the set RPM, and at the appropriate feed rate, it will be moving from this place to that place, from here to here. Okay, so this cut is made, means this will be the profile wise. If you see, this is the diameter of the tool, it will be removed. Next, x equal to 65 means all other values are same. Y will be 75, z will be minus 12, and x will be 65. So x 65 is this point. So tool will be moving from this place to this place. Okay, so this path, this is the curve width, or otherwise the cutting width will be this, the diameter of the tool. Okay, it reaches this point. Next, it is making a arc, circular arc. You have to check it whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. In this case, it is a clockwise arc. Therefore, G02 is used, circular interpolation, clockwise. The endpoint coordinate you have to give this point. X is 65. X is 65. Okay, so the previous value x is 65. Therefore, here y value alone defined. If x value not defined, the previous value will be taken by the controller. Therefore, here x value is 65, y value is 25. This distance is 25. Here to here 25. Therefore, it is given. Endpoint location is given. Next, I am defining the center point of the circle. The center point I am defining by ij. Here, from the start point, how much distance x and y direction, that is defined I and y, I and j. Here I value is 0 because x coordinate value of the center point and start point remains same, but y is offsetted by 25 mm. Therefore, it is in negative direction. So j is minus 25 given here. Okay, so while the block 7 is executing, what happens? The tool will be making this circular cut. This circular cut. So what happened? This is the width of the cut. This circular cut is made. Next, G01 means linear interpolation. X is 25. The previously x is 65. X is moving to the location 25 means it is moving from this place to this place. Y value is fixed. Y value is 25 and x value is 25. It will be moving from this place to this place, so that the machining completed. The machining completed. Once the profile cutting is over, what you need to do is you have to move the tool away from the surface of the workpiece. This command will make it. Okay, the tool is moved away from the surface of the tool by 2 mm. Now no contact between tool and the workpiece while this block is executed. The last one, G00, rapid transfers, Z50 M5. Okay, so M5 is spindle rotation is stop. Z50 means the tool is moving far away from the surface of the workpiece, 50 mm away from the surface. Okay, next 00 Y0. So home position. After moving this tool away from the surface by 50 mm, the tool is moving to the home position, means this position. It will reach us to this position. The machining is completed. Now you can do this one, M2, M30, program stop. Okay, this is how the end milling is done for a particular profile. So this is a part programming. The next one. So I am explaining. Take this as a very simple case. I mean a little bit complex. Let us see that you have to make. This is the cross section of the profile. Cross section. Sorry, this is the top view. This is the front view. You can say front view of the profile. Okay. So here this is been cut. The thickness of the cut, I am assuming that 0.5 mm. 0.5 mm means this will be, if you look at from the front view, what happens? This will not be visible to you. This will be something like this, invisible. Understand? Invisible. This distance is 0.5 mm. Supposing instead of fixing 0.5, if I want to make it as 3.5, I mean this groove and all, the depth is 3.5, suppose 3.5, then I have to write differently. I have to run a set of blocks n number of times. Okay, for simple case, I am assuming that this depth is 0.5. This program is written. Okay, so this program is written for making this one. stock removal to the depth of 0.5 mm at the top surface. That is what the objective. So all other dimensions given. By understanding the diagram, you have to give this width you have to calculate by reading all the values, and this is going to be the diameter of the cutter. Okay, so you have to read the diagram, and you have to fix all these offset and all, and you have to do a stock removal of 0.5 mm from the top surface, top face. Okay, this program will make this contouring. Let us see this. And after making this contouring, we can make 3 different holes at the appropriate locations. First one, datum setting. In this case, lowermost point, this point is considered 0, 0. This is the first step. You have to set the datum. Next, program number. So tool change, and here setting RPM of the spindle M03 is set. I mean the motor set, which will be revolving at 400 RPM, and in this case G01 is the linear interpolation. X minus 8 Y0 means this point. This point is taken as starting point. This green point is considered as a starting point. Okay, XY feed means it's a table feed. XY feed in the sense feed rate of the CNC table. So now the tool is at this location. Next, G01 is a linear interpolation. The same position X and Y. Z value is minus 0.5, means depth of cut is given as 0.5. Means this is the tool, location of the tool. While this command is executed, this block is executed, what happens? Tool will come this location. From this location to this location, this depth you can define. This depth is defined as 0.5 mm. Depending on the cutter, depending on the nature of the workpiece, you can increase this value also. Okay, for simplicity, for understanding, I am fixing this value as 0.5. Means this is supposed to be the workpiece surface. From here it enters 0.5 mm. Depth of cut is given as 0.5 mm. That is the meaning. So it is given this point itself. Depth of cut is given here itself. Next, G01 is a linear interpolation. Okay, Gx70 Y0 means this point Y will be 0. The cutter will move this point. Okay, so this will be the center point. I mean the origin point. This is your cutter diameter. This will be moving from this particular point to this particular point, so that this line is made. Okay, the depth of cut is 0.5 mm. It is moving from this place to this place. While N005 is executing, this is the movement of the cutter. Next what happens? After at the end of 5, it will be here. Then I am moving my cutter from this location. X value is 70, Y is increased to 60. Means it will move from this point to this point. Again, this is also the radius of the cutter. Radius of the cutter. If you understand this picture, read the picture very carefully. This is supposed to be the appropriate length. What I am saying here, it will be moving this point, and then it is moving Y60. See, all these three comments. This one is fine. N05 I can write X minus 5. Here X70 alone I can write. X70, G01 X70, that is fine. I need not write all these things. Since the different feed rate is given here, F is equal to 75, I can define. For this particular line, what I can write is X is same, Y alone changing, therefore Y is equal to 60 I can write. Feed rate is same, therefore I can leave as such, G01 Y60. This is also fine. Okay, you need not write all the things. The controller will take the previous X value and previous Z value if it is not defined. Okay, this is also fine. So in this case, I am moving my cutter X30 Y60. So it is moving from this particular point to this particular point. This is the position of the cutter. This is cutter position. Okay, this value is 30. From this place to this place, this is 30. Or from the reference, this distance is 30. This is 30. Therefore, the cutter has reached at this position. Next line is executed. What is that? G01, linear interpolation. This point I am defining. This point I am defining. X0 means along this line, x value will be along the, up to this surface, up to this edge, and y is equal to 40. So from distance from here to here is 40. Up to this is 40. This is 40. Okay. This is 0, 40. Your tool will travel from this point to this point so that this path is machined. Okay. This is the diameter of the cutter. So it has reached this place. This will be the machined portion while N008 is executing. Next, if you look at here, X0, Y0 means tool is going to the home position. From this point, it has reached here, so that this portion is machined. This will be the radius of the tool. Radius of the tool, it will move so that you can make this one. So from, if you look at from the top, only this contour you can see at the depth of 0.5 mm. Now contouring is over. Once contouring is over, what you need to do is you have to move the tool away from the surface. Z is equal to 5 means the tool will be moving away from the surface by a distance of 5 mm. Next, spindle stop and program stop. So these are all the set of instructions or program used to make this particular contour. I am going to the next case. What happens, instead of having 0.5 mm depth, suppose I wanted to make it a 3.5 mm depth. So this one I wanted at the top face like this. What happened? This will be a line, solid line. Okay. This I wanted to make it as 3.5 mm. So in this case, I have to run the program 7 times from here to here to here. This has to be executed 7 times. N0 to N9, run it for 7 times so that every time 0.5 mm depth of cut is given. Therefore, you can have 3.5 mm total depth. Able to follow? So how to do this one? How to do this one? This one you can do by using either macro programming or subprogramming or conditional looping. So looping will come both the cases. Either if you use macro or subprogramming, you have to do some loop, do while or if condition you have to use so that you can run it for n number of times. These 3 options. Other than that, you can choose G81. It is actually a drilling cycle, which this can also be used for repeating the cycle. There are X value you have to define, Y value you have to define, Z value you have to define. Other than that, R value. What is our reference point? Once the one cycle is over, where the tool has to travel, tool position after every cycle is defined by R, and K, another parameter. This will say number of repetitions. Number of repetitions you can give. In this case, R value you can define. R value is 2. Actually, in this case, 5 mm away, you can say R value is R5. You can write R5 in the sense the home position, your tool will be moving upward direction by 5 mm. K is number of repetitions. In that case, you can give 7. Means 7 times it will be executing, and you need to give the starting block number and ending block number. That variable is, we can say P and Q. These are all the variable. So P is starting block. In this case, N003. Here Q is ending block. You have to give N009. So without using macro, subprogramming or looping, you can do this repetition, n number of repetition by using this cycle also. This G81 is referring to drilling cycle. This can be used for contouring as well. for n number of repetitions. Okay, xy coordinate z value, the reference point, number of repetitions, p and q. From which block to which block you want to execute, how many times. I think k will appear here. Okay, p, q and k. Maybe some syntax may be small variation may be there for every machine. So starting block, ending block and k, by defining this, you can run this program from here to here n number of times. If you are using this cycles, drilling cycles or milling cycles, you can avoid these things. Micro and subprogramming looping will not appear if you use cycle, drilling cycle command. Next thing is, once the profile is done, I want to make a hole at the appropriate location. So for making hole, this is the program. Let us see line by line. This is tool changing, home position, program number, again tool change, RPM is set. Okay, it is starting point. Okay, N00 G1 is this one. This start point is you have to define here. -8 Y0. This is the starting point. My tool is at this location. It is just above the surface of the workpiece. Okay, just above the surface of the workpiece. Next, I am moving my tool, linear interpolation, X value and Y value is known. X value, Y value is read from the figure. This is X value. If you look at this is X value, it is found from the picture, from the given diagram. This value is 20. You just read the diagram very carefully. This is 20 and Y value, this value will be 15. This is 15. How I found? You have to read the diagram very carefully so that you can find it out, this value. Okay, this is 20, this is 15. This is the center point of the circle. Okay, I am moving my tool to this location and Z is 10. Means the cutter is moved away from the surface by a distance of 10 mm. 10 mm it is away, kept away. Tool is kept away. And the XY CNC table, this is referring to CNC table feed rate, and Z feed is referring to the tool feed rate. Okay, in this case both are same. You can define FC equal to, or you have to, both the values you have to define separately. Next, here G01 linear interpolation, X20 Y15. Now my tool is here, exactly here. Z is -10, means through hole I am making. Depth of cut, or you can say the through hole, depth of the hole is 10 mm. That is given in the, as per this statement, as per this block, tool will go to the center point and a circle is made. Okay, depth of the circle is 10 mm. Feed rate is also given as 75 mm per minute or mm per revolution. Next, linear motion. Once the drilling is done, it is retracted. I mean, tool moving away from, tooling moves away from the hole. Moves away from the hole. What distance? 10 mm. Okay, once drilling is done, complete penetration is done, then the tool is retracted from the surface of the workpiece. Okay, the selection of second center means next linear interpolation. X and Y value given means location of the center point of the second hole. Z value is 10, means it is away from the surface, it is not touching the surface. Feed rate is high, it is moving little faster. So means this location. Okay, X value is 50, Y value is 15. Here center point is located. Now I am giving depth of cut of 10. -10 means it is hole is made at this location. Drilling is done at this location. The depth of the drill is 10 mm. Z feed is 75 mm per revolution. Once it is done, again at the same location it is moved away from the surface of the workpiece. The drill bit is kept 10 mm away. Again, the next location of the center point of the third drill, Z value is away from the surface. It is not touching the surface of the workpiece. And finally, here means at this location, again, I am making my tool to make a depth of drill of 10 mm. So depth of every hole is 10 mm. Therefore, here is also one hole is made. Once it is made, again, the tool is retracted from the surface by 10 mm. All X, Y, Z values are same. I mean, X and Y values are same. Z value is positive, means it's away from the surface. Next, as usual, M05, stop the spindle and stop the program. So while you are executing these two, programs consecutively, you could able to make the given diagram. So top some counter. In the counter, you can make a drill for a depth of 10 mm. So this is a simple program, two different programs written, and both the programs are run in the controller so that you can make the given object or given profile you can machine. So this is one method of making a program, or you can do subprogramming also. Subprogram, what is subprogram is, you write a program. See, here I can say 0015 program number. I can define certain things, tool, offset, etc., 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 milling and all I can see. Once the milling is over, I can choose some G is there, G98 or 99, I'm not sure about it, some code which will call the program program number P0020. So P0020 is referring to the second program. Here O0020 will be a drilling program. It is a drilling program. Once it is over, after this it will go to this particular point immediately next to this command. So this is the subprogram concept you can use, or subprogram or macro also you can use. What is macro is, there will be a standard memory locations in your controller. Okay, they are given by number 100, memory location 100, memory location 101, something like that. Depending on the machine make, you will have 1000 or 5000 number of variables starting from 00. Some one is temporary memory, some numbers are referring to the fixed memory. Here you can store a number. Suppose hash 100 is equal to 5, means memory location 100, the value 5 is stored. If I give this instruction at this memory location 100, location number 100, number 5 will be stored. Okay, so while I am writing the program, I am putting it in a do while loop, while some condition do. It's simple example. Okay, so here I am defining X value is 5. Here again I make this hash 100 is equal to hash 100 minus 1. Okay, while this loop is executed for the first time, before execution at 100 location value 5 will be stored. When this line is executed, what happens? Already here 5 is there, 5 minus 1 will be 4. In this, now while this command is executed, this value will not be 5, this will become 4. So counting and all you can do with the help of this memory locations. So this sort of programs are known as by macros. Okay, these things we can discuss in the next class. Subprogramming, macro programming. So other than that, a few examples, the cycles you can use for doing repeated operations. So this is an exercise problem. You read the problem very carefully. Here 2 holes are made. These are all through holes. This is counter bores. These 2 counter bores. Okay, so you have to write a program. Here I have given you the example. Program is also explained. You just read and understand. Okay, with this CNC coding, M code and G code of CNC programming is over. In the next class, we will be discussing condition looping, subprogramming, and macro programming. Okay, I'm stopping at this. So any questions?